But that's at least one. I don't need to make a short. Whoa. Look at that. I don't need this. Okay. We'll see if anybody shows up. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to take one more run at this freaking game. Let's see. We're going to take another run at this game. God damn it. Oh, can I? Let's see. Hello, everybody. Just taking another run at the freaking DC United freaking game. There we go. Can I back up? Interesting. Let's get my other like. Maybe if I have an audience and I have advice from the chat, we can win this game for once. You know what I mean? All right. This is attempt number 7 to win this fucking game. Let's shuffle our locations. Could very well be that I'm just missing something about this game. Got one of the more difficult locations too. All right, St. Hadrian's. Now we're going to populate our locations with the appropriate number of thugs and civilians. I will defeat this freaking game. Also, it's like this. I would say the branding for this game is very much like for not for kids, but it's like it's not marketed as like some super crunchy thing. You know what I mean? Hello. Civilian. Thug. Thug, thug. Civilian. Civilian. Okay, we got them all. I'll move them a little closer so you guys can see some of them. We're going to be playing against Controlled Superman. Okay? Hello, Leon Montiel. We're playing against Controlled Superman. All the threats are exactly the same in this. They all say, when this threat is cleared, move the Poison Ivy token counterclockwise 1 location. So they're all identical. If you're joining me, if you haven't watched me play this game, it's because the channel is new and I have lost against Controlled Superman 6 times. And I believe this is the sort of starter scenario for this DC Superheroes United Batman Hush game. Threat tokens are here. Superman has to start at the Kane Chemicals location. I'll just push this down a little bit. There we go. And Batman, I'm going to be playing with Batman and Catwoman, and they both have to start at the opposite location. Okay? And I'm using them because I'm insisting on trying to, like, they're starter heroes. This is a starter scenario. I should be able to win. It shouldn't be this hard. And so maybe I'm just completely missing something about this game. Okay, I got my threats. I have my missions here. I have my 2 heroes on the opposite side. I have the Poison Ivy token. I have Superman. Okay. So, in DC Heroes United, just like Marvel United, we're going to start with a master plan card. You have to start with this card, Superman. And this is, Superman's going to move 3. He's going to have a BAM effect. He's going to have this little modification, and then he's going to add civilians to the map. So Superman's going to move 3. He moves 3 to the location where Batman and Catwoman started. The BAM effect is he has to do 2 damage to a hero, which means one of my 2 heroes is going to have to discard 2 cards back to the deck. Also, the Poison Ivy token will move 1 location clockwise. I'll do the damage in just a second. This falling under Ivy's control means accelerate the next villain turn by 1, which means I'm only going to get a Batman turn, a Catwoman turn, and then Superman's going to get to go again. And then we're going to add 2 civilians to where he landed and 1 to each location on the side. So I'll do all that now. We'll put Superman's card down in the storyline. Let's add our civilians. 1 here, 1 here, and 2 to the middle where he landed. Now, I'm going to decide. I've been alternating who takes this initial damage. Like, this is always the first move in the game. So, let's try having Catwoman take the damage this time. So, Catwoman will start with the deck of 3 cards, a hand of 3 cards. You have to start with this as the first card. I'm going to have to discard 2 of her cards. I want us to have the punch later. And I'm going to keep this movement for later. So, I'm going to discard these 2 and keep this one. A lot of times in the end game of this game I haven't had enough movement to catch Superman when I finally have the ability to hit him. So, hello, Slimy Turkey Wraps II. Okay, so Superman just had a turn. Let's have Catwoman take the first turn. So I have this card. I draw a card as well. They're basically the same, although this has during any villain turn, flip this card to ignore damage. Yeah, I'll put this down. Why not? So I get 1 wild action. Yeah, well, I think so too. But it's like, this is the Superman starting master plan card. Like, you have to start with this card. And you have to put your heroes 3 locations away from him to start. So, like, you automatically start with 2 damage. I don't, maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but I think that's how it works. Okay, Catwoman's gonna have 1 wild. Oh, hello, Nick. Jealous, I'm doing a 2-handed solo. It's generally a co-op. You can do 1 to 4 players. There is a special solo mode that's more complicated. So I'm just what they call 2-handing. I'm playing 2 heroes as if I was 2 different people. And actually, this is going to be more like, what do you call it? Prejudiced towards cooperation, because I'm playing both characters, so I know how I want to use them both. If I was playing a hero and you were playing a hero, we wouldn't necessarily be in sync all the time. So if anything, it should be easier. Okay, so Catwoman has 1 wild action. So let's use that to, well, this location down here is pretty crowded. If this takes any civilians or thugs, it's going to overload. Or I could put 1 heroic action on this card at the bottom. But I think I'm going to clear a civilian. So that goes under here, under rescue civilians, under this mission. When I get 9 civilians cleared, I will clear that mission. So now this at least has 1 blank space. That's it. We're staying right here. Let's have a Batman turn. Batman draws 3 cards to start the game and draws a 4th at the beginning of his turn. Here are Batman's first 4 cards. Punch, gain a wild token. This is flip. I probably will put this down because this will be useful later, this detective skills, which is during any of your turns, flip this card to look at the top card of the master plan deck. You may put it at the bottom. It's just like so I can preview what Superman's doing in case it really screws me over. And this is a wild. So I'll put this one down, sure. So in DC United and Marvel United, you get to use the action that's on the card you put down in the storyline, And you also get to use the action that's on the last hero card before you. So I get both of these actions. I get the wild and I get the heroic. So let's punch a thug with the wild, and let's put a heroic down on this threat. No, we don't get another turn. Normally we would get 3 turns. But we don't because of the Superman card. Yeah, I mean, this is a rough starting card. We took 2 damage, we don't get 3 turns, and it always starts this way. Anyway, now it's Superman's turn. Superman's master plan card is move 5, bam, and add some civilians. I don't think this will be too bad. Essentially, moving 5 clockwise is moving 1 counterclockwise. He does a bam, but there's no heroes there, so there's no damage taken. However, the Poison Ivy token does move. If this Poison Ivy token ever gets back to Kane Chemicals, we lose. She moves 1. And now we add civilians. We add 1 where he landed. Got room for that. We add 2 to the clockwise. Luckily, we do have room for that because we punched that thug. And then 1 counterclockwise. So we're okay. We are okay. Now let's take some hero turns. It's Catwoman's turn. She's only got 1 card in her hand, but we'll draw another one now. We have a wild and we have a move and a punch. I'm going to save that for later, so we'll play the wild. We get a wild and a heroic. Wow. I think I still need to clear some civilians here. So I'm going to put a heroic on this threat, clear a civilian. That's her turn. Batman gets a turn now. We draw a card. We've got 4 cards to pick from here with a little bonus gaining a token there. But this is the general gist of what we have. We will be able to use the wild from Catwoman's last card. Yeah, let's stay here. Let's clear this. So, yeah, we're going to use this wild. So we have 2 wilds. I'm going to use 1 wild for a heroic to clear this threat. So this threat card goes away. We earn 1 threat token that goes to the clear threats mission. And the Poison Ivy token moves counterclockwise 1 location. Buys us a little bit of time. I got 1 more wild. I'm going to save a civilian. I'm going to end my turn here. Because I cleared that threat, I get this little bonus from the St. Hadrian's location, which says, if there is another hero in this location, 1 hero may gain 1 punch token. So I'm gonna have Batman gain a punch token by ending this turn here. Batman is holding the Kryptonite ring, which is required for you to hit Superman once you clear 2 missions. Okay. So we get 1 more Catwoman turn. Batman, Catwoman. If you read those Tom King ones, it's just Bat and Cat. Here's my hand for Catwoman. A move and a heroic or a move and a punch? I think I'm going to move and punch. Going to clear some some thugs over here. So I'm going to have her move clockwise, counterclockwise, punch this thug. And that's all she's going to do. I could have stayed here and earned another punch, but I think maybe I should have done that, but oh well. Just going to make these a little more tight. It's because now we have a Superman turn coming in. That turn is, yikes! This is not good. Okay, so it's a 0 with a bam, which means Superman doesn't move. He does his bam effect on Catwoman. Catwoman only has 1 card in her hand, so she is KO'd. Okay, so what that means is the card goes back to the deck because she had to discard it because of the damage. First bam effect, Poison Ivy moves. When you KO a hero, which happened, she's on her back now. She doesn't exist in the game right now. Superman's effect is when he KOs, he gets another bam. That means, luckily, there's not another hero here because he could KO 2 people in a row. But it does mean the Poison Ivy moves again. And now we add the civilians. So it's 1 each for the regions around. So that is one here. I think it didn't work out too badly. One here and one there. Okay. That wasn't horrible. I think that means now we know that the 0 movement card is burned. I think that's the only 0. That's my hope. Okay, Batman draws a card. Let's see what we got. 2 wilds. We've got this recharge wild here. We've got a punch and we've got a heroic and a, yeah. I think I want to, this location over here costs an extra movement for Batman to go into it. I kind of don't want to go there unless I have to. I want, Catwoman can go do the work over there. So I'm going to move to this, I think I'm going to move to this location. Yeah, let's do a little work. I can use this move token from Catwoman's card. And I think we can use this wild and clear this threat, or clear most of it. Oh, there's no thug though. Maybe I shouldn't. I should go the other way, I guess. I want to be efficient about like what I'm doing, right? Yeah, okay. I'll use this punch because I have a move from Catwoman's move, so I'll go clockwise. So I'm gonna go clockwise and punch these 2 thugs. Punch, punch. The issue is this specifically says Batman must spend an additional move to go into this location. So it's really a waste to go in there. Okay. Moving on, Catwoman's turn. Now, Catwoman was knocked out. When you get knocked out, you come back into the game, you draw 3 cards. You don't lose a turn. You start by pulling 3 cards, and then you draw just like you would. So it's sort of not bad. She has her cards back. She can take more damage. And she stands back up, by the way. I've got a punch available. That's not great, because I'm not near anything punch-worthy. Do I want to do... No, I'm going to wait on this Stunning Deception. That can stun Superman for 1 turn so he doesn't get his BAM effect. I think I'm going to clear these civilians. Yeah. That'll give Batman some flexibility. There's no one to punch. I'm not allowed to punch Superman until I clear 2 missions. So all I can do is use these 2. I'm going to rescue a civilian, and I'm going to add a heroic to the threat. Okay, I've got 1 more Batman turn. Let's see what I draw. I've got some bonus wild tokens here. This isn't bad. Just don't like where he is right now. It's like, should I keep going or should I? I think I will. I've got 2 wilds and I can do a move and a heroic. I think I'll do that, and that way I can give Catwoman a wild token as well. Let's do that. Let us put a heroic on this one. We're going to give a wild token to Catwoman. We're going to move. I'm going to do this. I'm going to clear civilian, and I'm going to move again into Catwoman's area so that we're on the same spot. The win condition for me is to hit all 7 of these hit points here, take all them away from Superman. But you're not allowed to hit the villain until you've cleared 2 of these 3 missions. I've only played Final Girl twice, and Final Girl was really hard, but I did win it the first time I played it. So, let's keep going. Again, keep in mind I have these 2 sort of things. I have these abilities from Catwoman and Batman I can flip over. I'm also just trying to see if people are watching and they're like, hey, you're playing it wrong. Okay, Superman's gonna get a turn. Superman's turn is move 2, BAM. He moves to the amusement mile. He does a BAM, which means Poison Ivy moves. She's moved pretty far. And then I have to add 1 thug to the Poison Ivy token's location and both locations adjacent. So I think this is okay. This is a thug, and a thug. So nothing bad happens. We're back to Catwoman. She's got a full hand now. Excellent. So, Batman is holding the Kryptonite ring. There is this card, take one equipment owned by another hero in the location, they gain 1 heroic token. Or if you're a location with any thugs, which I'm not, I could gain 1 punch. But it's like, I can't hit Superman right now anyway. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do this now. I've tried this early in a couple runs and it didn't really help. I thought it might be worth it to gain the extra heroic token, but it didn't really pan out. Oh, hold on a second. I've been queuing for a game for leaders for like 15 minutes. Wonderful. Wait, let's do this. Come back to this game of United. We'll check in on my game of leaders that I've been waiting for 20 minutes to play. It takes so long to get these, right? If I move this here, nope, that's not good. Here, yeah, I could do that. Bold move on my part. Let's move a Royal Guard up here. But we'll block the little acrobat from jumping. And we'll take, oh, we're gonna take the Bruiser for sure. Oh yeah. I made that my wallpaper because I was so happy that they made one for me. I was like I didn't think they would. Damn, she's getting right up in my face. So leaders is you win by getting 2 of your people next to their leader. Let me move my guy out of the way. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think this is fine. Who do I want here? Do I want the jailer who will stop or do I want the blinker? I never really use him that well, but oh my good Lord, I'm playing somebody at 300 elo. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I thought about that. Here's the thing, if you use your manipulator to move one of my guys, like the Bruiser, yep, if you do that, I'm gonna get to switch with you. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, that was a very good move. Damn, that was good. Although you didn't move my guy, interesting. Tough elo. Okay. I think I'm gonna go here. Here, should I play a little bit of defense? No, I should not. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he can't move my guy. Man, I don't know if I should. Maybe I'll block her like so. This is a weird position I'm in. I don't think I've ever been in this. Let's take the claw launcher. Okay, I did not have the best draft. Okay. I think I'm okay for right now. If I push this guy here, and then should I swap this guy? Or should I block this hop? That might have been the wrong move. But I think we'll keep pressing forward. And then let's go here. This is gonna be a tough game. So my abilities are, this guy can teleport back to guard my guy. This guy can push people out of the way. This guy can swap. This guy has like a hook, like Scorpion, that can drag people back and forth. Yep, I got you. I don't know how good of a move that was. Exactly. Because my guy could swap with her and get really close. What are you gonna do? Okay, so their characters, this is the leader. This character can move other characters one space, but they can't be adjacent. This guy can hop over people twice. If this guy gets me by himself, he kills me on his own. So if it's only one person kill. And this is the Wanderer. She can teleport to any space that's not adjacent to an enemy. So which means she can kind of hop around, but she can never like hop right onto you. She can only hop onto you and then one move away. Oh, we're going for this. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I am gonna... Do I take you up on the swap? I think I will take you up on the swap. I think I'll live here, and I think I'll move my leader here. And I'll keep you there. Yep, like this. You either have to move, if he moves this acrobat, I could drag my claw launcher guy all the way up here. I mean, he might block it, but I don't think this is bad. I sacrificed by having the Wanderer come really close to me, but they have to get 2. You're gonna get 2 games in 1 tonight. You're gonna watch me lose a game of leaders to a 300 ELO player? Or will you? Maybe you'll watch me win. I mean, he's also in a dangerous position because I have a guy in the back lines already back here. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, no. Don't love that. Oh, don't love that at all. But I can... I can do this. I can swap with him. What happens if I push him? Where can he go? Nope, don't want that. But I can go here. No, I'm gonna go around. And we'll leave him here. And I will move my guy a little bit this way, I think. I think I'm gonna keep him, no, I'll keep him there. I have no idea who's winning. I think I'm losing, but I'm not totally sure. Although, my guy isn't super threatened right now, and I have one person on his leader already. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can't really cross. Oh, you can. Okay, go for it. Move this guard one way or the other, but it's kind of whatever. Interesting. Interesting. Let's move here. Wow, am I going back on defense? This guy's made me go back on defense like several times. What if I push up everybody? Can I go like, I don't know, let's see what happens. If I use my leader, I can either bring this guard back, or what if I go around with the blink guy? Like, can I go like this? And then the guy can't jump. He can jump here, but that's about it. Yeah, this is feasible. I might lose, but yeah, let's see. Could do some shenanigans by moving, yeah, by moving this guy, right? That's possible. I think I'm okay. Hey, nope, I lost. Oh, well. And that was leaders. I didn't see that coming. Very good play. GG. Oh, man, that was one of the toughest games I've ever had as a leader. Okay. Back to DC Heroes United. I'm sure he said good game just now. There you go. Okay, where was I? Superman had just taken a turn. He bammed, and then I added prisoners. Henchmen, I should say. Thugs. Gosh, let me get the terminology correct. Now it's Catwoman's turn. Oh, yes, I had drawn the 4 cards for Catwoman, deciding what to do next. She's here. I need to clear some threats to move people back, so I'm going to play this one, which is a heroic and a punch. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Nice try. So I've got a move and 2 heroics. So first, I'll use the 2 heroics. Clear this threat. This goes here. Poison Ivy moves back counterclockwise 1. And I have a move and a punch. Yeah, I'll move here and punch. Clear a thug, a henchman. Thug. God dang it. I keep forgetting what they're called. Okay. Now I've got a Batman turn. Batman draws his card. Here's our choices. Defeat all thugs in your location. Not really applicable. I've got 2 wilds. I've got to move. Let's build up some tokens. Play a wild with a heroic and a punch. Wait, I think I do need to move, actually. I'll do this one. This is a move in 2 heroics and a punch. So let's go here. We'll use 1 heroic to clear a civilian, and we'll use 1 heroic to put a token on the threat. That leaves me with a punch, which unfortunately I do not have a thug for me to punch. Now let's go Catwoman. New card. She's here. I'm going to have a move and a heroic. I think I can safely go to Superman's location. I don't think there's any more. So I'm going to play this punch. I don't think there's any more 0 movement cards for Superman. I hope to God that is true. So I get a move, a heroic, and a punch. So I'm going to move. We'll throw down a heroic on the threat, and we'll punch this thug. We're getting close to finishing these missions. Now it's a Superman turn. Superman moves 3. Uh-oh, on to Batman. 1, 2, 3. He does a bam. The Poison Ivy moves. Batman has 3 cards, has to discard the, oh no, 2. Woo, we're still on 2 damage, so we'll discard 2 here. Let's discard, we'll discard these 2. Go for that double wild we'll get later in the game. He takes the damage. I moved Poison Ivy, I believe. That's done. Now, this card that Superman played has a up, up, and away. Superman moves to the location opposite the hero with the Kryptonite ring. Batman currently has the Kryptonite ring. Superman moves to where Catwoman is, but nothing happens. So then we populate. Now, this is lucky. This is very lucky. Because of where he is. Here's a question. Let me consult the rule book. Superman has moved because of his ability. Superman moves to the location opposite the hero with the Kryptonite ring. Where do these 2 civilians go? Do they go to where he is now? Which is what I think it is. You know what I mean? The order of operations is important here. Let me just see what they say. Because they do say that when you run the villain turn, it has to go in that order from top to bottom. Add the at each location. I mean, it says resolve special effects, and then it says add thugs and civilians at the villain's location. So his location has moved. So I'm going to rule that I'm going to put 2 civilians where he landed. It wouldn't have overflowed. Oh, it might have overflowed over there. Well, it's not going to over here. That's my ruling. Did not overflow. Okay. That was Superman's turn. Let's go to Batman. Batman has 1 card. He's going to draw another. I can either... I'll have a punch available to me. I don't need the punch unless I want to move. I think I will play this one. I'm going to move with a heroic, and I get a punch from Catwoman's card. So that means I'm going to throw the heroic onto this Bristol Township. And I'm going to move, and I'm going to punch this thug. We're getting close to finishing this mission. Catwoman. Catwoman could finish a threat here, which might be a good thing. I think I will do that. I haven't said, okay, yeah. We're going to play this wild. which means she's going to finish her heroic here. This threat will go away. We'll put a third threat cleared here. Poison Ivy moves counterclockwise 1. And now I have this location bonus available, which is you may reveal the bottom card of the master plan deck. If the total movement is even, delay the next villain turn by 1. In any case, place that card face down in the storyline. Okay, we might do that. So I used a heroic to clear that. I don't think I'm going to use that, actually. I think I'm going to move here and punch this thug because we're working on this thug mission. So, like, we're really close to finishing the threat mission, the thug mission, and not that far from finishing the civilian mission. As soon as we finish one of these, Superman is going to get to go every 2 cards. So we sort of don't want to, like, clear that one and then sit in that state without being able to hit him. In fact, if I could clear a threat, I know, actually I should kind of delay one more phase and try to do it on the next one so that I get my full hero turns. Here's Superman's 2 cards. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this wild, which also gets me a wild token. With Catwoman's wild, I'm just gonna put 2 heroics onto this threat so that we're close to clearing 2 different ones. And that goes into the storyline. Yes. Okay. Superman turn. Moves 3. Ooh, no one's there. 1, 2, 3. He does a bam. She moves. No one's there to take damage. Superman flies to the location opposite the Kryptonite ring holder, which is Batman. So he goes to the St. Hadrian's Finishing School for Girls. We add 2 civilians here, which is like there is space for them, which is great. And that's the end of Superman's turn. Now, I have 3 hero turns. Ideally, I will clear one of the threats on the 3rd turn. So I should really go for clearing civilians, ideally. So let's look at what we have here. I don't think this is going to happen. I think, yeah, this is going to be tough. It's not there. Not there. I should really get down here and clear these civilians if I can. I'm going to start moving that direction. Okay, Batman hasn't moved. I need to remember that Batman has to spend extra movement to go into there. I might have done that already. I hope I didn't. I might have forgotten that. Okay. Catwoman has a... Oh, no, I don't want to spend this one. Yeah. No, I don't want to spend this. I need that for later. Yeah. Oh, these are all good cards, so I should just do this one, Stealth Master. This is an ongoing effect I can use once later. Oh, no, I can use it in general. You can redirect direct damage you would take and tokens you're given to other heroes in your location. So that might be useful to you later. So I've got a move and 2 wilds. So... well, I know he doesn't have a 0 movement. So what I can do is I'm going to move and clear 2 civilians. I might just end up losing one of my hero turns because of the way this is going to time out. Because I can't really do anything now without clearing one of these missions, which will trigger Superman's faster motion. Unless I just totally plan on not doing anything here, which I don't really want to do. These are effectively the same. I'm going to save this one. I'll move and punch. Well, actually, let's see. Move. Let's move Batman. I am going to delay this. But then I shouldn't move him away from clearing a threat. I'm going to move him here. And we're going to have him ready to clear that threat next turn. Oh, what a waste, though. Or like, should I just go for it? Like, oh, you know what I'll do? Okay, yeah, I'll do this. Actually, this is really good. I've got 2 moves, a punch, and a wild. I'm going to do this. We're going to punch this thug, which clears this mission, which immediately means Superman is now under pressure because I've cleared this threat. Now you move this across. This is in effect now. The villain is under pressure. This effect is in now, and the BAM gets escalated. The villain acts after every 2 hero cards. However, I just did that by punching a thug. I've still got 2 moves and a heroic. So what I'm going to do is, let me look at these effects. Which one would I rather have? Oh, probably that one. Yep. I'm going to move once. I've got a heroic. I will clear this. And I'm going to stay here. This threat clears. This is cleared as well. Oops. Which means Poison Ivy moves back 1. And if there are 2 or more civilians here, which there are, you may gain 1 move or 1 heroic. I'm going to gain a move for Batman because it's going to be important otherwise. So, now Superman is eligible to be struck by Batman. Only by Batman because Batman has the Kryptonite ring. However, Superman's turn happens right now. And that move is a 4. Let's move him around. 2, 3, right onto Batman. He gets an escalated BAM, which is 3 damage. Batman only has 1 card, so Batman is KO'd. Poison Ivy moves 1. Batman lays down. Because he KO'd, he immediately gets another BAM. There's no hero to do damage to. Poison Ivy moves again. Heat Vision. Deal 2. Oh my God. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in a location adjacent to Superman's. There's nobody there. Or in the location opposite to Superman, which is where Catwoman is. So Catwoman now takes 2 damage. So she has to discard 2 cards. We'll discard. Yikes. She only has 1 card left, so I will discard these 2. She's still alive, though. She's not. I mean, she's not KO'd. Now let's add civilians here. 1 on each. So there's 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Nobody overflowed, thank God. And that's Superman's turn. That was pretty rough. It's now Catwoman's turn. She draws. Okay, this isn't bad. Like, what do I want to do? I have to clear a threat. Ooh, I can do it. I have to clear a threat to keep Poison Ivy from moving into the final location. I'll go, move. I will clear this threat. Thank goodness. That was, oh, no. Yes. Oh, good Lord. Oh, you know, I had an extra punch. So let's say I stopped here and I punched this guy as well, just to clear it. You don't really get anything from continuing to punch after that point, but it's still good to do, just to keep the places from overflowing. At the end of my turn, I gain 1 move token. I must play my next hero card randomly, which is fine. Got a lot of tokens built up. Hey, Daniel Justice. Trying to win this game. Okay, Batman's turn. Batman wakes up from being KO'd. He draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can hit Superman now. Okay. So, Man, should I just... Wait, she's got a move and a wild. Man, maybe I'll just go for it. Okay, the Kryptonite Ring. I'm going to play this regular punch because I think she might have a good card for this. So, if she draws the right card, there's only 2 cards left to draw. I'm going to play a punch. Okay? So I punch Superman for 1. That's 1 damage away. Oops. The Kryptonite Ring gives a bonus punch. 2. I've also got a punch token. Spending that for 3. I also have a wild token. I'm going to spend that for another punch. 4. Superman has 3 health. Oh, God, please. That's it. Wait. During your turn, you may forfeit 1 action to give this card to another non-Kryptonian hero in your location or oh no. Yeah, he's about to move. I just did 2 turns, so he's about to run away. God dang it. Oh, but I did clear that threat. So sorry, I forgot that Poison Ivy moves back 1. Thank goodness. Okay, if either of us gets KO'd, the game is over because she will advance 2. However, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my last move token that I earned and move into the same location as Catwoman at the Kane Chemicals, because on this under pressure BAM effect, it says, deal 3 damage to 1 hero in Superman's location. Move the Poison Ivy token clockwise 1 location, unless there are 2 or more heroes in the destination location. So we're basically blocking this location from Poison Ivy moving in. Now, if this next Superman card is a 5, he will hit one of the heroes for 3 damage. Neither of them can sustain 3 damage. They'll get KO'd. He'll get to go again. So if this next Superman card is a 5, oh, wait. I have this detective skills ability. Yes. During one of your turns, flip this card to look at the top card of the master plan deck. I am absolutely going to do that. And you may put it on the bottom. So if this is a 5, I'm going to look at it. If this is a 5, I'm putting this on the bottom. All right. Thank goodness, Batman. Let's see what the next card is. This is exhilarating. So I moved that 5 to the bottom. I don't want that to be the next card. Let's see what we got. A 1. Okay, good. He moves 1. He does a BAM. He does 3 damage to a hero, but there's nobody there. Poison Ivy moves 1. Add 1 thug to the Poison Ivy token's location and the 2 adjacent locations. That's fine. 1. Neither of these locations are about to overflow. Oops. Okay. We live to fight another day. It is now Catwoman's turn. Let's do a draw. She's got this. Oh, okay, good. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's sort of what I wanted to save this for. Damn, I wish Superman was here. So I'm going to do this Master Thief one, which is take 1 equipment owned by another hero location. I'm taking the Kryptonite Ring from Batman. So Catwoman has it now. They gain 1 heroic, so that's what Batman gets. Or, actually, no, I'll do this. Or if you are in a location with any thugs, gain 1 punch. I am going to do that, 100%. So now I've got a move and a punch. Oh my God, I think I might be able to win this game. Let me just move this over so you can see. Can you see Superman? There you go. There's Superman right there. I currently have, with Catwoman, I have earned these tokens throughout the game. I have a wild, a move, and a punch. So, the cards that I played a card with a move on it, and I've got Batman's punch from his last card. So I have 2 moves, 2 punches, and a wild. So I think what I can do is 2 moves. Move, move. Catwoman has the Kryptonite ring, which gives her a free hit on Superman. He has 2 health left. I have 2 punches. Punch. Punch. I freaking won. Screw you, buddy. Okay. I just won on my 7th attempt at DC United, and you guys all witnessed it. Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? This game is pretty hard. Like, if I didn't have that master plan thing, like, that was pretty fucking close. And this is the beginner, not beginner, but like, this is the scenario they tell you to start with, I think. Oh my goodness. Let me just double check that. Like, I'm pretty sure they want you to, I know they want you to start with Batman or Robin, because the Batman actually has one card that specifically refers to Robin. Like, is it a thing where they, you know, like, we suggest you using... We recommend new players start with Superman as the villain. Okay, so Superman is the recommended starting villain. And then, of course, you're going to play Batman. It doesn't say who's the recommended heroes. But, like, that's also the most straightforward threat thing. Like, all the threats are identical. And it just moves the Poison Ivy token. Like, maybe I'm going to go try... The other villains are Hush and Joker and Punchline, or Joker and Harley Quinn or something. Who are the villains? It's Joker and Harley Quinn are the other 2. So, man, I thought that was hard. It's funny because I think I mentioned this in the other video. Like, I don't always find it that satisfying to win these sort of boss battle dungeon crawler type games. But that was satisfying because it was the 7th time I've tried. And if I didn't have that master plan card to dodge that 5, I would have lost. So anyway, well, thanks for watching, everybody. That took an hour. Of course, we had a game of leaders in the middle of it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.